Sim didn't move for 90 seconds. Maya counted. Not obviously. She wasn't obvious about the things that mattered, but she counted, watching Sim's reflection in the monitor. It was a particular quality of stillness. The body's response to a shock so complete that the nervous system stops negotiating and simply waits.
His name is Darius Carter. He's my brother. He's been in Coleman Federal Penitentiary for 10 years on a drug trafficking conviction. He didn't do it.
Maya said nothing. She had learned that silence was the most aggressive question you could ask. Silence was a container, and the truth was always looking for somewhere to go.
He was 22, working logistics. He was specifically, deliberately, carefully not in the life. He had a plan. Community college, supply chain management. He understood the physics of the gravitational pull our neighborhood had. And he stayed away. Someone attached his name to a crypto wallet, built a transaction record that put him at the center of a fentanyl precursor network. I was 19, Maya, and I could see it. The timestamp signatures were too clean. The randomness was performed.
You were 19.
And I was right. I told lawyers. I told MIT professors. One told me I was misreading the data. The most polite way I've ever been told that a black girl from Overtown should know her place. I told the FBI. They took my analysis. Darius was convicted 8 weeks later. I built Oracle because of that signature. And now, look, this specific wallet generation timing, this interval distribution, it's here, inside Phantom. The same handwriting, Maya. My brother went to prison as a proof of concept.
How long has Oracle been running the unauthorized analysis on Darius's case?
How do you know about that?
Because I know you. The math isn't complicated.
3 weeks. What I found tonight, I wasn't expecting it here in Jade Ellison's financials. Phantom didn't just launder money, it rented out its capabilities. Someone bought the evidence fabrication product and used it on my brother.
Which means there's a client list. Then we work it.
I need you to tell me right now if there is anything you know that I don't know. Anything at all. Because if we get deep into this and something surfaces that you were sitting on...
Maya thought about the lockbox, about Roland Royale's name in the payment records. She felt the lie sitting in her mouth, different from the texture of truth.
There's nothing.
Okay.
By 9 in the morning, they had a map, nodes and connections, crypto hops as arcing lines. At the center, a blank circle labeled Origin.
Oracle flagged it as a competing intelligence, literally. It classified Phantom as an adversarial AI system. It knows it's being observed. It's rerouting.
Then we move faster than it can adapt.
No. We give it something to route around. We create a pattern that looks like an audit. We make it afraid. And we follow it home.
You want to bait an AI with a better AI.
I want to follow the protection instinct.
I need to go to Jade's apartment. File the wellness check. I'll handle our lieutenant. I'll tell him I have a source.
How?
I just won't specify that the source is no longer in a position to corroborate.
I'm going to pretend you didn't say that.
Smart. I'll be back by noon. Bring food. Real food, Sim. Not a bag of pork rinds and a Gatorade the color of a chemical spill.
That was an extremely specific emergency. Every day with you.
Maya Royale's answer to questions she didn't want to answer was movement, but behind her, in a third-floor apartment, Oracle and Phantom were already in conversation, two intelligences circling each other in the dark, both listening for footsteps. Neither of the women knew yet what that conversation was going to cost them.